Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the very first episode of Spectate Saturdays, where every Saturday we are all about, as a community, perspective views from the ranked duels, casuals, and whatever else goes on in mind. We are all about the excitement, the entertainment, and last but not least, some pristine, never before seen good stuff. So here is the rules set throughout the whole entire Spectate Saturdays. If we expect to come across meta decks, like two of the top decks or two of the best decks battling it out, shouldn't need to say too much. Otherwise, if it's like mirror matches, shouldn't need to explain about this either. But I'm still going to commentate this overall. But when it comes to pristine, never before seen archetypes throughout the 3 years of Master Duel gameplay, this is the part where I'm going to stop the footage and go over the entire archetype as possible throughout the Spectate Saturday sessions. And if you guys love to see what goes on throughout the Spectate Saturday, let me know what's up in the comments below, like whether if you guys enjoyed it, if you guys want to see more in the near future, and best of it all, to make this a little bit more super fun and super interesting, if you guys have any Master Duel replays coming up in a further future, as long as there is some back and forth gaming, feel free to let me know in the comments below, and you might get featured for today's Spectate Saturday or any other possibility of any other Spectate Saturdays throughout each progression episodes. Now, with that being said, the very first ever pilot episode of Spectate Saturdays, we are going to go random at this, and we are going to try like either 5 or 10 random duels. Who knows? Depends on how much time I got out of this. We'll see what's up. Once again, if you have any replays from your past duels, feel free to let me know in the comments below about the Master Duel ID, so that way I get to check it out, be sure to save it, or give it a little record session, and once again, you may be featured on streams. So with that being said, let us get into the pilot episode. Duelist B will be going first and immediately shotguns the Royal Rare Artifact Lancia. Wow. And in the rest of the hand, Royal Rare Low, Lost Out Diviner of the Herald. Amazing, amazing. Well, anyways, aside from the shotgun Lancia, with his hand, this is beyond cracked. Fiend Smith, so Fiend Smith lines. Trapped for Lurie. Lurie discarded and a free special. Requiem. Tribute for Lacrima Chick. Toss out Paradise. Hook it up. Necroquip Princess, Bestial lines this time, Necroquip draw one, Engraver comes back, Xyz shuck it into High King Caesar, Julius Caesar on steroids, and Branded Regain. Glossed out Sapphira. Wow, this voiceless voice player is rich. Sapphira, Lacrima Chick, shuffle Reborn Requiem, tossing out Royal Prayers of the Voiceless Voice, adding Royal Rare Skull Guardian. Requiem for Lacrima Chick, toss out Engraver, Nadir Servant, toss out Antis, adding the glossed out Maximus. Antis, outs Julius Caesar on steroids. Sapphira, Chibi low for Royal Rare Skull Guardian. And then Skull Guardian is 1. Royal Rare low is 2. And then Paradise is chain 3. Granite Regain as 4. Magnamut as 5. Banish the low. Put back to draw 1. Toss out Desiree. And then, of course, the fact that Soravis is normal shouldn't need to say much. Desiree, return Requiem, target Skull Guardian, Magnuma, free Dragonet end phase. Banish the Prayers. There's the Ash. Barrier. Adding Blessing. Blessing. Add back Skull Guardian. Real Normal Diviner, toss out Trias, Tribute Diviner, free special, Diviner for the glossed out low, and then Blessing, low, placing Radiance, the return of Skull Guardian as if it never left, Maximus, Banish Antis, Maximus, Fiendsmith, toss out the glossed out Almirage and Lacrima. And of course, Lacrima does have the Life Fiend target, so that's a free 1200 burn to the voiceless voice player. And then the toss outs, Granguino, and then the glossed out Garura just for the sake of the draw 1. Garura, Lacrima Fusion, return to Desiree. Maximus over Lacrima Chick. Skull Guardian over Magnamut. Druid Swarm. Target Granguino. Skull Guardian. There's the Nibiru. Radiance. Just to do. Target card your opponent controls up to the number of light rituals, warrior or dragon you control. Kill both this card and as many of the targeted cards if possible. And then max C to fire off as chain 5. Whoa! Ash and Sapphira drew. Granguino, banish. Oh, hello? If a monster is special summoned by your opponent's activated monster effect outside of the damage step, you banish this from field or grave, special 1 Dogmatica from your deck, or 1 Despia from your extra deck. And a glossed out Fleur de Lis. That voiceless voice player is, again, rich. Magnuma getting another Druid Swarm. Engraver. Return Lacrima Fusion. Resume the Fiendsmith lines. Tribute Requiem. There's the Ash. Druid Swarm. Banish low. Baldrake. Banish Garura. Whoa! Summoning animation out of Ptolemy M7. It's been ages ago about this card. Rank 6, light machine for some reason. 2700 attack, 2000 defense. So let's not count the first few lines of text because it was hard XZ Shokin, because it took 2 level 6s in general to make it. The case about Ptolemy M7 is once per turn, you can detach 1, target 1 monster anywhere on the field or at either graveyard, kick it back to the hand. Ptolemy M7, return the Engraver, just so we can get the Trat for Lurie. Discard, Blurry, free special, sequence, Desiree, Agnum Day, Desiree, Shuffle Lacrimal Chick, remove the token, Agnum Day, reborn to Desiree, and both Agnum Day hooked up and Sequence hooked up. So that is a total of 5 negates from one Desiree. Requiem. Oh God, make that 6 negates in one Desiree. Pierce battle damage. And Ptolemy M7 lethal. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. Duelist B going first with the hand of Ishizu tier. Turn 0 halfness if a Tearlaments fusion, no, not Tearlaments fusion, if a main deck Tearlament hits, that's way past turn 0 gameplay. And then you also got the red reboot in Master Duel for some reason, still legal, which is huge. But we'll see how this is gonna go. 2 set and pass. Drew into Super Poly. Future deployment. Reveal Granguino. Cool. Shoutouts to the new Frontier bundle packs. If you guys ever got your hands on your alt art of any of the branded related cards, comment below on which ones you actually have. Real normal halfness. Blazing Cartesia fused into Granguino. Halfness fuse. Granguino. Toss out Quertus. Masquerade. The Blazing Dragon. 5,000 total. Super Poly is a card. Dragostapelia. 300 short. Cartesia add back. Set a monster and pass back. What is up with the 2 set cards? Real normal Blazing Cartesia. Okay, Bell having high defense. Cartesia attacks. Lethal. And with this hand, I'm assuming that this has to be Ryziel. Yes, it is, because of 7th Ascension. 7th Ascension, adding the glossed out 7 Tachyon, reveal 104 for X, put back Fuelos, toss out the glossed out Duo Drive for the sake of X getting Sword, free special Sword getting Ice, real normal Ice, special Star, straight up set the cross, flip it up, Duo Drive, +1 material, Duo Drive for plug-in, and Node, Dugaris, to draw 2, ditch 1, and then Node, Reborn, the Star, XZ Shoken into Detonator, +1 material, 3 set, cycle out the Ryziels, drew into 7 Tachyon, and pass. Labyrinth Coup Clock gets negated. Camellia, Detonator, Imperm, Lady, Special Defense, and 2 set. Cross, Eradicator, Detonator, Fiendsmith Kyrie, Plug-in, Reborn, plus material. Ouch! Eradicator calling spells. That's gotta hurt. And then Star getting Plasma Hole, Special Sword, unless... Yep, Special Sword. Getting Ice, Real Normal Ice, Special Sword, and that's pretty much lethal from the get-go. Hold up. Fiendsmith Kyrie is the cause of this? This turn, your life fiend monsters cannot be killed by battle. Also, any battle damage you take because that... Oh man, that Fiendsmith Kyrie card is super lucky for Duelist B to be safe. Question is, how much damage dealt all from the Ryziel player can do. Dual Drive getting Sword and X for follow-up. Blessing for Camellia. Camellia, same strategy. Real Normal Lacrimal Chick. Ash should have waited until Fiendsmith's Requiem. Glossed out, by the way. Hook it up. Engraver, shovel back. Saving Grace, and then Ryziel wins it. Not a spell card. All from Eradicator. And this next matchup, with his hand, nothing but hand traps and 1 sword. Imperm the sword, and 1 set. Set a monster, and pass. Real Normal Fuelos, Max C, hitting the increase. Fuelos getting in for 100 damage as increase goes to the back row. D-Force getting Plasma, so up against heroes. Ferris, discard the Denier. Chain Max C. Drew into another Lancia. Increase. Via in the back row. Vion summoned. Attempts to toss out, but it gets Veiler. D-Hero Plasma hits the field, and it is a one-sided skill drain in terms of monster effects. Oh, hello? What's causing the, let's see. Aside from getting Plasma, why control Plasma? Apply the following effects. Okay, so you do have Plasma. There's no drawing during the draw phase for you yourself. Your opponent cannot target cards in general with end card effects, so built-in anti-target. And then each D-Hero Plasma you control gains 100 attack for each monster in the graveyards. Can't be killed by opponent's card effects. Also, can make a second attack during each battle phase. My God, D-Force is just really, really strong. 100 left for the Ryziel player. Real normal, the let's see, I believe it was ice as the real normal. Yep, real normal ice, special sword, XZ Shogun into Babushka, full armored Utopic Ray Lancer by discarding one spell trap and using a rank 4 or lower XZ. So Babushka turn it into this. And hero player wins. With his hand, okay, Prime Eye Blue Eyes, fantastic. Lorely Load, Ash, Call By. Getting Prime Eye Ether Barrel. Ether Barrel, straight up set the Drill Beam. Ether Barrel into Spirit. Spirit for Mausoleum. Lorely Load for Blue Eyes. Heretic Seals. And pass. Circular, toss out Nabla. And that circular was a free special, by the way. So let's see. Spheres for Jet. And then Firewall Defensor, turn it into Link Decoder. Firewall Defensor for the Guardian. Link off the 2, courtesy of Microcoder from the hand. And if Microcoder were to be used off from the hand, to be specific, you can either add one Signet spell trap from deck to hand, or if it was sent from the field as material, you get to add one level 4 Cyberse monster instead. So because it was used from the hand, this enables one Signet spell trap being searched. Code Talker inverted. Drill Beam, reveal Blue Eyes, negate and banish the inverted. Reborn the Guardian, get the mining. Code of Soul, free special. Splash Mage. Reborn Nabla. Transcode. Link Decoder, come back. Signet Mining, discard Circular for Marchair. Neo Tempest, Terahertz. Nabla. And then Terahertz. Toss out Dormouse. Just so we can use Marchair and work with the Malice lines now. That's wild. Dormouse Reborn. Bring back White Rabbit. Straight up set TB11. Red Ransom. Getting the Glossed Out Underground. Banish Cheshire Cat, aka Chessie Cat. TB11 for the Queen of Hearts. Red Ransom, come back. Dotscaper, bring it back. White Binder. Drill Beam, Blue Eyes, Ether Barrel, banish all 3. Straight up set GWC06. Banish the Binder, Reborn Red Ransom. Binder comes back, draw 1. Access Code. Gain all of the attack. A 1. A 2. And a 3. And that hold up. There it is. You can send one Mathmech monster that isn't circular from your deck to your graveyard. Special discard from your hand. Also, you can only attack with one monster for the rest of this turn. And to think that was full lethal. Oh, man. Neo Tempest Terahertz. Ash. Cross out the Ash. Toss out the Save Worm, Spell Trap negate. Maiden, place True Light. The Save Worm, negate. Roar for Blue Eyes. Maiden, Reborn. Spirit Dragon. Hit over White Binder. Gets negated courtesy of Neo Tempest Terahertz. Literally, the first line of text says it all. Also, this card screwed me over so bad. As a random fun fact, negate any monster effects activated by your opponent during the battle phase, which is a little too nuts. Neo Tempest Terahertz, Spirit for Ultimate, Toss out Circular, True Light, Reborn, Maiden gets negated due to Terahertz, Ultimate Spirit, Jet Dragon, all negated, attack 1. By any chance about Terahertz, does it not, let's see. Ah, there it is. Attack monsters a number of times. Okay, that's not what I thought it was. A 1. Binder comes back, draw 1. DD Crow, more Blue Eyes related cards. Set the GWC06. And it's simplified game state for the Malice Math Mech. Appaloosa, Lingeribo, and Malice wins. Malice Math Mech pile. Okay, this has got to be a made-up card. Terahertz tossing out Catch Eve L2. Level 2 Light Cyber's effect. 800 attack, 600 defense. Hard once on Catch Eve L2. If this card is in your hand, you can target one level 3 or higher monster you control, reduce its level to 2, and if you do, free special it. Interesting. 13k lethal. Wow. And with his hand, Fuelos, Ash, another Fuelos. Only one resolves though. Allure. The classic case of Ryzeal versus Malice. And Max C on top of that. Dormouse, Reborn. Dormouse, banish Marchair. Marchair to hand. And one set. Glossed out Max C of the Malice. Real normal ice. Mirror the ice. Dormouse, bring it back. And then that was glossed out C104, reveal for the sake of X. Put back the Imperm. Aggregator tossed out for X. X getting sword. Special sword. Getting ice. 3 material detonator. Hold? Oh, 2+. So it can be more than 2. That's crazy. As long as it's Ryzeal name monsters for the sake of detonator. So a 3 material detonator from the get-go. +1, so 4 material. Detonator over Dormouse. Set 1 and pass. Silent Mining. Getting Chessy Cat. Real normal Chessy Cat. Detonator. Destroy it. Banish Marchair, draw 2. Marchair, come back. Fuelos on Malice own turn. getting it back. Underground, Detonator, Resolve without effect. March Hare, banish the mirror. Banish Dormouse, getting March Hare. Dormouse, Detonator, kill off March Hare, bring it back. Aggregator, negate Dormouse, link off for link decoder. Code of Soul, lost out Code of Soul. If you control a link monster, you do. That's a free special. And then Detonator, one last time, remove link decoder. Code of Soul, trash, and pass. Max C, TB11 for White Rabbit, Real Normal Ice, March Hare, banish Dormouse to special, special sword, special Dormouse, sword get X'd, Code of Soul, quick link into Queen of Hearts for Hearts Cryptor, Dual Drive for material, Queen of Hearts, attempt, Imperm, Dual Drive, getting Cross, and Nude, Cross, special Nude, Veiler on Dual Drive, Detonator, and then Rise Eels, make it lethal. So guys, that does it for Spectate Saturdays, the pilot episode. If you love to see more of these in the near future, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell so you can keep on notifying for constant updates. Be sure to use my campaign code in the description below so we can gather the leftover prizes for future content. Also, if you, the viewer, have any replays that you would love to submit, feel free to comment below and I shall take a look at one of the replays and you may be featured as part of the next Spectate Saturdays. Thank you all for tuning in and I shall catch you all next time.